and welcome to another video. This is a daily race, couldn't resist it. It's at BrandsHatch, full circuit, Grand Prix circuit, and I just couldn't resist it. We're in Group 3, so I've gone for the old Porsche which I've been using lately, and it's a rolling start. As you can see, we're on bonnet cam and we're qualified in third, so across the line we go. We're going to see how this one pans out. I did just jump on, I've done about 3 or 4 laps and put that qualifying lap in. As you can see, the first one, second place there comes right over. He did come over late, but because of that I've now got a car on the outside and I've got to be mindful of that. So we're going to lose a place coming down here because he's going to be on the inside. We get a tap from the Aston Martin behind, so we lose space again. We then get tapped from another Porsche behind, so a very messy first half of that. Let the Aston go. I also let the Porsche go there because I just couldn't, I'd left the door open. It was due to the taps and being off position. But anyway, we'll see. It's a 7-lap race. Don't have to worry about fuel and tyres. So we've dropped to 6 on the first half of the first lap. So from 3rd to 6th, so we're in P6. Not a great start, but let's see what happens. It's BrandsHatch. Anything can happen here, and as you can see, a couple of them gone wide, but they did manage to stay on. Aston's got a very slow drive there. Could have gone up the inside there, but I backed off slightly, and then he's on the grass, and I just didn't want to get taken out, so I just backed off and thought we'll fight another day. Now just go back onto bonnet cam here. So as you can see, the two there are fighting, which gives the Porsche a very slow drive. Decided to go around the outside, which is really risky coming to his first corner. And sure enough, he taps me again and taps me again. However, he didn't knock me off, so fair play to him. Just take that back a minute because I think there was somebody else in the gravel there. So yeah, he had an instant with the Aston which slowed him up. I went around the outside. He did try and squeeze me, but he didn't push me off. And then here, get a few taps, and if you look on the left, there's somebody gone right off, missed their brake, and that's the Aston completely. So not too bad. So we're now into P5, and I feel this Porsche in front, we could do something with him, because I seem to have the speed over him. It's just trying to find a good place to pass. And at this point, as usual, we're trying to keep it good. We know, we've got some pace here. We're not terrible. Have got a car quite close behind us, but I can't really worry about that at the moment. I've just got to try and keep the foot down and keep it clean. Try and hit those marks. With BrandsHatch, you can see we're going right across the curbs there, which you need to do, and we just need to be so careful. Other people, I'm sure, will come off. Let's just hope it's not us. But I am sure that will be the case. So I'm not too worried. There's a Mazda right behind us. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Let's just keep our head down, try and keep it clean, and see what we can do. Now as we cross the line there, Mazda is right behind us, but he's not going to be able to make a move here unless we do something silly. And hopefully we can start to pull a gap away from him now. Obviously he's in the slipstream as well, so he's got that advantage. So we've got to be very careful that we don't make any mistakes. We're currently still in P5. We're just on board with the car behind us now. As you see, that Porsche is going very slow, so we've managed to get past him, which is brilliant. And we're now on board with that said Porsche. That's me in front, and we're currently in P4, so we've made up yet another place. And what's brilliant here is obviously there is a gap back to this Porsche, and there's a little gap to 3rd and 2nd we can see there in front. So again, just been very, very wide there, but luckily we managed to avoid any penalties or slowing down too much. It's so easy at BrandsHatch to either be too slow or clip the curb wrong and spin. You can see the grass is flicking up. Where we're pushing the limits right to the limit. And we're coming across the line now to complete lap 3. As you can see there, we've caught right up to 3rd place there, which is the other Porsche. We seem to have pace on him again, that we're catching him. Didn't want to fancy going around the outside there. BrandsHatch, very difficult place to overtake. So we're just going to try and sit here and buy our time unless we have to get a good run again, that we're all over him. I backed off again there because I don't want to collide with him. But also, while I'm catching him, I'm hoping it's putting him under a bit of pressure, in which case he may make a mistake if he sees me all over his mirrors or very close to him on the radar. He's gone very, very wide there, as you can see, and again he's completely messed it up and gone off. So as predicted, he's gone off. So we're back up to P3, which is okay if we can hold this, because obviously we started in P3. So if I stay where I am, I'm quite happy, considering we're down to 6 in the first half lap. We've got that other Porsche behind us, as you can see, the blue and orange one. But he is quite a gap back, as it were. So this is looking quite good, provided we don't make any mistakes. And it is so easy to do. Very, very wide, as you can see, and we've lost the Porsche for some reason. The Porsche that was behind us seems to have disappeared. We've got the Mazda, so let's take that back and see what happened to that Porsche. He's down in 10th place. He's obviously had an instance. We'll take that back. Here we go. So we're coming around here and there, and he just puts a bit too much power down. Look at that, into the barrier, off, tries to rejoin, spins again, facing the wrong way, hitting the barrier, and that is so easy to do. We've all been there. I feel really sorry for you, mate. We've all been there. By the time he rejoins, he's in 10th place, so that could have easily been me. So, yeah. Anyway, back to us. We are in 3rd place. After that, it was quite spread out, so we'll skip to the end there, and 1st and 2nd just gone over the line. You can see I'm not far behind 3rd. So I enjoyed that one. Anyway, hit the like if you liked it. It really does help. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in another one. Bye for now.